Tonight in Ancient Scroll Month, we're going to look at Sakanagare, reverse flow from Gyokko Ryu Shodan level. The whole thing for Sakanagare is we got a punch coming in, boom, grab, up, hit, gut punch, boom, hit, either come back out, and we go down, or one grab, whoa, boom, punch, boom. Because I could continue just to go that way too. All right, there's two versions of how she likes to look at. Again, there's versions where he comes back, I grab, he kicks, and I just screw with him like that. There's versions where this comes in, inside, and I grab, he kicks, and he just put it like that. Tons of different things. There's the things with the legs, there's things from, there's tons of things. We could spend so much time with this. There's so much to explore in this. But we're going to start with kind of the basic kata, which again, there's so much just to explore in that. You will see this taught many different ways. I've seen people teach this and be like, I didn't even think it was the same kata the way they were teaching it. So I'm going to show you the way that Hanshi showed me, and we'll look at some of the variations that we can go through, and hopefully we can get to the point in time where we can actually start talking about the emotional aspects of the kata, because that's actually a huge play in this. Right lunging punch to start, we're backing off here. Now I'm not hitting blocker, I'm just blocking this. Okay, and there's a reason for that, because he's gonna grab my hand. Yep, hand versus whatever. He's gonna grab. So again, we're coming back. Oh my god, what's going on? That's the start. Okay, it can be, you know, hip, knee, whatever, but basically he's in that position where I'm coming at you. He thought he had me. This is the start. He thought he had me, and it's like, oh, boom, kind of deal. Okay, so let's just start there for a couple of minutes, and then we'll actually go through the whole thing, because it's really tricky, that grab kick defense. If I get too far off the side, whoa, that, you know, that's weird, isn't it? If anything, it's that kick or punch, right? I'm gonna actually play this a little bit further. Whoa, back. Now, that makes perfect sense, because I'm just keeping right along with the line of this attack. Ask the person who's attacking, like, could you attack me with anything else, or is that the perfect thing to come and get you with right now? Understand? We're setting that up. So now here comes the tricky part. So we're coming off to this here. Oh my God, come out. He's thrown that kick. How do I get away from that and peel this hand away? Okay, and we're just gonna look at this part first. I'm not gonna look at the kick yet. All right, this is tough. Remember that feeling that I told you, Crystal? That feeling that changes when he grabs and he throws that kick. There's that little pull, or the pressure just changes. I'm gonna follow that, and I'm gonna put my elbow up here. And you know what that does? It holds Aaron up in the air a little bit. Then I can kick it. Okay, don't worry about the kick right yet. Let's just get through this hand thing first. The kick is a lot more natural. Okay. Whoa. And right there. Okay. So as he pulls, I'm turning my hand in, I'm putting my elbow up. Like this. That turned his hand, passed right off into this one. Okay, does that make sense? Now, looking at hips. I don't want to make this a big, you know, oh shit movement. I want to use efficiency here. Yes, I'm going to take a step with this left side, but remember, I'm also very far back, so I have a lot of room I can move, right? Because he's coming at me, I'm coming at him. So I'm going to shift from a back position to a forward position on this leg and put this up. So he grabs. I want to put him in a bad position here, because I want his next shot to be dramatic. All right, because now has to be dramatic, doesn't it, Aaron? Right? Because he knows he's going to get hit, so I want him to do something incredibly silly. The proximity of this to her face makes a big deal, right? If I happen to be out here, I really don't have the pull. I need to get this actually closer to her to rotate her hand more, so that peels right off. Okay? So I see a lot of people just trying to get the outside, and they're kind of getting this, but they really aren't peeling this too well. The closer I get to her face, it comes right off. Right? I mean, let's just look at the dynamics. Just stand there and grab me. I'm gonna move. You're not gonna do anything. If I try to do this to here, she can still have a good grip because her arm's extended. A lot different, isn't it? Because he's just getting too jammed in. So I want to be here to be able to pass that. Okay? So the closer, not only is it this, but actually the proximity to her is a big deal on this. Okay? The distance between my hands here and here. This turns it more better into the emope. Now, that being said, you will see versions where she comes at me, I grab. I'm the grabber. And then she uses that to come in and I adjust it there. You'll see that version too. You'll see versions to the inside. Boom, where I grab, she kicks, we move. You'll see versions where there is no grab. Okay? I find this one to be the harder version of all the ones I've seen, just because this move is incredibly difficult. And to me, it makes a lot of sense that if you're just there blocking, boom, they're gonna grab onto that and just kind of throw that kick in. Okay, we can work with some of this stuff later, but I wanna make sure that we have this. So now we're gonna add in that kick. Now, what I want you to realize though, for the kick first and foremost though, is as he grabs onto this, as he kicks, notice I kind of get to hold him up a little bit. Do we see that dynamic? This is incredibly important. This is one of the neat things about this kata that you can explore ad nauseum. Because this is what I call it you're walking downstairs in the middle of the night, right? And you're holding onto the handrail and one foot's there and you kind of go for that other step, and for just a brief second, you're relying on that handrail to be there. Can you imagine if you took that step and that handrail went away? What that would do to you? This is that feeling. So as he comes in with this, grabs, as he kicks, okay. Notice how much longer his legs stayed up, because the handrail, he needed this to be here to kick me. Go. Boom, right. But when this handrail moves, it changes things, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, you can use this in so many places. So because of that extra time, boom, here, I can now kick him or place him. All right, doesn't have to be hard. I'm basically just trying to get him in a position where he's going to make a very, very extreme move next, because he knows he's kind of screwed. Okay? All right. So don't make it dramatic. Just go for the hand and just boom, pop that leg as it goes by. All right. Really focus on the control of the person. They go higher. Hold her up for a second with this hand. That kick, they'll linger. Okay, that's the key. You will see, boom, I grab. He kicks, boom. All right, it's easier to kick when I grab, right? Because now I can control you more. Yep. And part of it could say, well, you're taking that out of play, right? So now the kick has to happen. Okay, right? I think that's too easy. I don't think Matt is going to let me grab onto that hand, because you're not going to do it, right? So it's totally inappropriate. If it may be a grab that I just happen to be, there may be something like this is more likely, but if I seriously go off and I block, that's in my mind what's going to happen. So let's look at reality. That, and I can kick him whatever I want. So that rotation from here to here is important. If I just go here to here, I can never kick them. I'm here, and then I'm here. This might be easy if you actually work this as straight kamae. Boom, boom, boom. It may make it bigger, it may give you the timing that you're looking for. The further you get away on this, because I'm seeing people kind of crowd out now because they're trying to get in a better position on the first one to get to the second one. If you get further away on the first one, he grabs. He has to cover the ground, right? I don't have to cover the ground. He'll do the work for me. And because I know he's going to do the work for me, yep, freeze, go back and freeze, please. I don't have to rush to get to his head. He will bring that right to me. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put my elbow up. He comes in, right? I didn't make any lateral movement with my arm, right? I just stepped out of the way so you wouldn't kick me. And so now I'm going straight up. straight up for me. He kicks, I step forward, straight up for me. Whoa, okay. I'm not trying to push his hand forward. I'm trying to give him a brace that he thought he would have for this kick. When you throw that kick, you're not going to have this brace, you're going to have a pull. He may have the pull. I'm just okay. Right? Okay. So don't add, go back further and take out less forward movement than you think you need. They're coming to get you. It's okay. They'll help you out. We're going to start looking at this a little more fundamentally here. Boom. You got it. Freeze. Look at where my right foot is in time and space. I'm not going to do the kick. Aaron kicks. Look at where my foot is in time and space. Has not moved one bit. I'm accomplishing all this with weight shifting and position change.
So, wait, the historical kata, you don't even strike them with your elbow?
Not yet. Not in this kata. Oh, no, not in this kata. No, this is reverse flow. So we can look at it a couple different ways. One, this is a surprise. This just comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck? Jesus, what are you doing? Right? And then as he, next thing is actually going to be this lunging, whack, a punch. Boom. So as we go from here and take them down. Okay? And so it's an emotional kata. Because I'm getting surprised, fuck, shit, fuck, screw you. I'm going through this arc. And there's also a physical aspect of reversing the flow. Because after that, 1, 2, 3, he may hit back and start sector. He's not reversing this way.
Is it worse?
Yeah, it is worse. So it's a physical reversal. So this kata is about understanding a lot of different human dynamics. Staging, distance control, feeling when that pressure relieves, how to get out of that, how to control that, how to work that banister thing. This is very in-depth. So, no, there's no elbow.
Got it.
Could there be? Yes.
This thing's way easier.
Okay, well, so do we understand when I'm here? Okay.
That's why you want your the foot in that position.
Yeah, I don't. If I have to move this foot and then come back for a kick, it'll be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
I just want this here, turn, boom, foot comes up into the kick. Jesus Christ, 2, boom. Now, he's in the shit position. Remember, I took this away up here. I'm still here. This is the only target he can kind of really see. He knows his legs are in damage. He knows he doesn't want to stay there. He knows all this, so he's going to wheel out this way and get out of the way to protect himself. Because to him, that makes sense. It relieves the pressure off the hands. It gets him out of a position he knows is shit for him, and it goes right for him. Sorry, he's stationed right the hell right out of you. Right, so he comes in, boom. This is what's cool, and this is, you'll see a lot of differences in the kata on this. It's in the classical, you'll see a 45 out, and a strike into that, and then a hit back. Perfectly fine. I think this can be way more learningful. I'm gonna take this multi-gyaku to a neek. Right? I'm gonna go in front of Matt, where Matt is right now. So Matt comes in. Which is a position you rarely see. The fact that usually when you have a multi-gyaku, you go behind the person. But he's gonna make such a dramatic move, I can go to Aaron. Actually, almost to Heidi. Because he's gonna pass in front of his front the whole 9 yards and I'm right back in here. This takes a leap of faith the first time you see it. Because you're like, wait a minute, whoa. You say, so actually, move here a little bit. You're saying, I'm gonna take this multi-gyaku and I'm gonna go in front of you. And I say, yes. And as you do that, you're just gonna drop this arm. Let's come over here. Okay? I find this as an incredibly interesting angle because the first time you see it, you'll think this, how the hell does this work? You'll be gone by the time you get there. So far gone, you can cross in front of him.
Yeah, I screwed it up.
Boom, boom, boom. So do you have the multi-field?
No, I have it right here.
Pick your elbow up a little further, boom, get that kick off. Sorry. So what part of this is good. Look at the way you're turned.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what, here? Behind you. right? Come on, lined up. So now, he's gonna come around and punch you.
No, I'm not ready for that.
You, top female in the school, are going to cross in front of him, right towards me without a moped.
Okay.
Okay?
1, 2, 3, go.
I think I was supposed to take that.
Like there's so much circularity in this. There's none. There can be, but the way I'm showing it to you from an efficiency standpoint, there's not any. The more I make this circular, the more they catch up with me. Lines beat circles. He's working all in circles, especially with, that's a big ass circle. Cut right through. Let's have some fun with this, all right? Again, we could go on a lot of things, but one of the kata is this wicked, wicked fun. So, let's actually work a version where she punches and I go to the inside. All right, and then she grabs. And then she kicks. All right? Because you never know. Yep, she comes in. Oh my God, what? Okay. Option 1. Oh my God. Okay, because remember, she wants this to stay here. That's the goal. So we freeze. She wants this to stay here for this kick. Any place else that this is, kick, screws her up. All right, for me, I think that's the easiest one. Is this comes in here? Yep. Okay. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my position, pull this down. I'm gonna go from here to here. She'll be spun right around. She'll come right off that leg. Less forward. Remember, because they're coming after you. So freeze, just give me your leg, please. So she wants this to happen, right? Because I'm in this position, so this makes sense. But if I turn this way, that doesn't work for her. So think of it as less of a forward thing and more of a changing position thing. Now you can drag her in, you can hit her, you can actually go back. Let's see. You can cut inside more. You can do whatever, but it's an opening from here to here. You know, from Ishimonji more to like Hira. That doesn't anything, and that's in lateral movement. Get some other come on, right? So this is basically Ishimonji to Hira. What we did Ishimonji to Jumonji, right? What if we did Ishimonji to Boko, right? We can do anything we want because they're a one-legged table. Ishimonji to Ihan, right? Okay, pick a kamai. Kosei. Bobi. Bobi would be a great one to do. That'd be nasty. Pick one. Have fun. Go ahead. Icho. Slow.
Yes.
Grab.
Oh,
Blow the base leg. Yeah, that's a good. Yep.
Okay. Man, I'm really liking it.
Good. So playing. Lisa. Punch. Oh, grab. We don't have to go backwards. Right? Imagine trying to kick and all of a sudden that thing get pulled forward. That'd be incredibly difficult. We're gonna use that slow. We're gonna use that revolving door technique. Just bring her right here. Now I get tons of things that I can do from here. Okay. This requires a good amount of timing. All right. Remember that feel that we worked on when she first grabbed and how that changes? I need to pay attention to that. Right? Because as she pulls that back, I'm gonna... And there's the Sakanagare. Okay. So now have fun coming forward. Don't overthink it. Just, you know where they're kicking. Just get offline and come forward. Let their kick come right in front of you. Okay, good. Have a first punch. Okay, grab. He's kicking on the inside of his arm. Do we agree? That's where that kick's going to happen. So if I'm on the inside of his arm, I'm going to get kicked. So Matt kicks, I get to the outside of his arm. Right? If I just do that, I'm good. because Matt's not kicking to the outside of his arm. Now, as he comes in and does that, I get the inside of my arm, and I take it back down here a little bit. Okay? I'm just getting to the outside of his arm because he's not kicking out there, he's kicking inside. Okay? Good. Let's go down. All right? Punch comes in. Oh shit, she grabs. Okay.
Sorry.
She grabs. Strike and cut. Okay, let's try another one. She grabs. Down. Just down. Just take that hand. Remember, she needs this, and she needs all this space to kick. What if all of a sudden the bear's in here? Let's spin this way, Anik.
Yes,
This
sir.
way. Slow. And all I'm doing is nothing fancy. She grabs. Just down. Shift down. Sink. Don't make this lateral. Don't make this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, putting her arm over here. We're doing anything. Just from you, from where I am, my hand is going straight down. My body happens to be moving, but I'm not doing that with my arm. I'm going straight down. Okay. My body just happens to move. Okay. Have fun with that one. Have fun with down.
Yeah.
And then up. Up. You okay? That's faster than you thought, wasn't it? You all right? Okay. Matt?
There was a word I wanted to say as I went down.
Boom. So as I go up, Matt comes up.
That was so much nicer.
You kick me faster. That's why I said, go to the tape. Slow. Slow. Faster things, get faster responses. Ooh. Whoop. Now from here, I'm just going to turn my body. So I can do this in a minute. That's up. Okay. So you three, try that for a couple of seconds if you want. I suggest you go slow, or you will fall fast. We looked at. We're gonna look at taking this down, putting this back, putting this up, putting it forward, and that's just on this plane, right? He could grab me here, throw that kick. I can go around, which makes it nice too. The point is that second that he grabs me and he decides to kick and freeze, he is a one-legged table and he needs me to stay here. He needs that hand to stay there or coming closer to complete this kick. If this hand is anywhere else, then right here, that kick won't work. Come. Okay, it just won't work. And it's the physics behind it, which is what makes Sakanagare really cool. Plus the aspect of going, oh my God, I'm gonna go in front of him? Yep. I'm gonna take this multi this way? Yep. Plus the fact that I have to get a grip off and kick a person at the same time. This, just peeling this from this position, coming in there is tough enough. But then getting it right to actually be able to get a kick. But the ability to be able to say, Matt comes in for a kick, and I can hold him up and delay his kick is kind of neat. I can change his timing because of his positioning. Again, with that real thing. So much to this. So much to this. We looked at it in a very linear way. We could add in the whole revolving door aspect, where as this comes in originally, I'm just here. As he goes to that kick, I'm just here. I just let that come here. He does that punch. I just shift it over to here and it bounces to here. And there's multiple different ways. It depends on the lens that you want to look at it through. If you're looking at it from balance points, you can look at it through it. If you're looking from hips, you can look at whatever. You can take anything that you're currently focusing on and put it through Sakanagare and learn something from it.